Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to Starbound Frackin Univserse. So when we last left off, we were doing a bit of building, and I did a bit off camera just to sort of try to give myself a bit of an idea on what it was that I wanted to do. And hang on a second. I had blocks here. I had like a little stack of books or something. Where did they go? Well, I don't know. But yeah, this is... I figured I would just sort of start building the villagey part of things just to try figuring out exactly what I wanted the sort of like visual aesthetic to be. This is going to be sort of like or like a multi-person thing. We're probably going to build like some apartment-y type complexes. You know, some towers that'll really stretch to the sky and stuff. And we have our lovely little gas lanterns here, which I think those look pretty cool. We have this. We are eventually, of course, going to have the power station way the heck over there. All of this is going nicely as well. We have our little walk up the hill to the graveyard area, which is infested with bugs and monsters and other, well, mostly monsters and other unpleasant things. It was suggested that to hide the sort of the obviousness of the, yeah, that whole issue I mentioned with the rock and everything, that I should simply just stack some stuff in front of it. And frankly, this actually looks pretty good, so that was a very good suggestion indeed. I like the music that's playing too. Very nice. Anyway, I do think, though, that what I want to do is kind of bounce back and forth a bit now between the building and exploration, because there are still a lot of worlds, as I believe I've mentioned before, that we haven't actually gotten around to exploring yet. And I think it would be interesting to take a moment to explore some of said worlds. So I'm just gonna stick as much as I can fit in here, which that's apparently it. Let's see. Just gonna put some of this stuff down here just so we can fit even more blocks into our inventory, just because that kind of makes sense to me. And we will... Also, I found out you can't put boxes inside other boxes. You can't get boxception going. That would be a bit too much, apparently. Which makes sense, I guess. Like, or at least you can't fill crates that have other items in them. Like, if, like, this empty crate I could fit inside another box, but if I put something in it, then I wouldn't be able to anymore. Which, I guess that's fair. You know what? All this is okay for now. I want to do a bit of exploring this episode because there are still lots of worlds to go see. So let's do that today. And I figure we'll kind of go back and forth. We're over a lightless world today because I thought that would be an interesting world to explore just because it sounds so dark and mysterious. And I threw away my spear as soon as we got down there. But what I really meant by that, I also off camera have got ourselves more or less back up to speed with the story quests and stuff. So let's see, grind up some corn. Gotcha. Alright. This is an interesting world for sure. Some weird plants. Let's see. Biosample. Alright. Well, so far so good. It also seems to be very low gravity. That's... Hello. Alright, so we have like a dark version of these little spinny puffy things. Oh dear. Man, we're just bouncing around there. What kind of material are we looking at here? Oh, what's going on over there? Blocks of darkness. Interesting. So as you can see, I mean, this is a world that is literally pitch black. Nothing whatsoever. Though, biome-wise, it does not seem that different from a scorched world, which I assume, and if I'm going to just guess here about the world generation for a lightless sphere, I imagine the design is something sort of like, what am I thinking of here? Like, basically it could be any biome type on the surface, except there's just no light. Also, there's Ephigium on this world, so we should kind of keep an eye out for that. This is Ephigium right here, isn't it? Nope, that's not it. Ephygium is like a whitish color. And it's also invisible to the naked eye, so we'll know we found it if we dig some, but then or if, you know, we see something show up on the aura scanner here that does not show up on the old, or to our eyeballs. Yes. Of course, I don't know how much Ephygium we really need, and I think we're more interested in just kind of exploring the surface and seeing what we've got up here. Let's see, maybe there's even some cool, unique dungeons that we haven't come across yet. Excuse me, sir, or madam. Please stop shooting at me. Come on, what did I ever do to you? I also appreciate the fact that Frackin Univserse re-adds fall damage. So I'm pretty sure vanilla Starbound doesn't have fall damage for enemies anymore. Which, I mean, I can understand why, because the AI can be kind of dumb sometimes, and given the sandbox nature of the game, it's pretty much impossible to... What is this? Just background stuff, gotcha. And there's no way to really say for sure, you know, where something belongs, or, you know, where people should path, because the worlds are all procedurally generated. You know what, Mr., or slime person? I don't have time for your shenanigans today. I'm just gonna just ignore you, because apparently my armor is superior. And it's also raining poison from the heavens, but because we're a glitch, we're immune to poison, so I don't have to be afraid of it. Nice stuff. I should probably look for more Ephygium while we're at it, but that requires me to go out of my way to actually find it. Could you guys... Yeah, stop it. Yeah, you know what? I'll just leave you guys to your devices. And I'll just kind of explore here. I mean, so what are we seeing with this world so far? What is its story? Effectively, it's orbiting a black star, for one. And for two, it is completely dark. Which is probably not good for growing. Oh, wait. I saw a bug over there. Now, it may not be a bug that we can use, or, you know, to add to our collection, but it could also be a bee. Oh, bee! I think I killed it. No, it's just a bee. And not the kind that we can collect, either. That's unfortunate. You know, I always feel like when I see these things that oh god. The webs are disturbing. Whenever I see these, I always swear that it should be like an indication that there's just a dungeon up there. That's not really true, is it? It's not always guaranteed to be anything. Really just regular honeybees. And did I just capture a honeybee queen? No, that would be silly. The bees are apparently intelligent now and have... Oh god. What? Let's see, what kind of flesh sprouts from the ground? That's a good question, especially considering that, you know, this is... There's a bunch of honey, and there's, like, corpses here. This is... What the hell is this? Why am I here? Why? I don't want anything to do with this. These abominations. Oh, dear. Well, this is... pleasant. I'm gonna just chalk up this entire world to basically just being some kind of science experiment gone awry. Which is also probably what blotted out the sun. Bringing in a new age of Lovecraftian horror and monstrosity. Oh no, not the penguins. You know what? You know what makes me really happy, though, is that... And also kind of scared. Is the fact that, oh dear. Despite the fact that, you know, there's all these, like, spider webs everywhere, there are no spiders, so that's kind of comforting. Apparently I'm also moving so fast that the world can't keep up with me. It's always kind of funny when that happens. In fact, I'm moving so fast that some stuff is actually Ooh. I was gonna say, I thought we were approaching some kind of super dungeon, but no, it's just... Hello, Mr. Bird. Don't do it. He's coming after me. So yeah, what do you think the story of this world is? Was it always this scary place? Hey, do you have any answers? No? No, you're just gonna kind of breathe at me? Alright, I'm just gonna smash your pots here that you have inexplicably placed on the roof where you can't possibly get at them. Unless these were supposed to be sacrifices for your god. In which case, you know, sorry. Sorry for stealing your sacrifices. I'm not that sorry. Ooh, a wedding veil. Oh, why not? However, I have the rest of the dark disguise already. What is this? I can hardly see it. But it's a bat. It's a bat of some kind. It is dead now. So it is an X-bat. Ooh, what's down here? Just darkness, my old friend. Alright, these things explode when they die. That's good to know. Good to know. You know what? Let's dive on down. We've probably seen all there is to see on the surface, so let's see if there's anything cool underground. As we just harvest all these blocks of darkstone and darkness, and that's definitely not disturbing at all. To see that coming at you in the darkness. Shadows move in the dark indeed. Man, it is really dark down here. No natural lighting whatsoever. I'm hearing some ominous sounds down here. Which, frankly, do not bode well. Or maybe they... Ooh, there's something purple glowing down there. Oh, it's corrupted Pop-Tops. Like from that mission. Oh, that's what's going on. It's their song. The song of the corrupted Pop-Top. Ooh, what is this? Neutral, nothing... What are you talking about? Oh, there was nothing there. It was all a lie. What is that? Things that make scary noises. Gotcha. Alright, let's fight these guys. Stop it. They apparently infect me with tar when I touch them. Oh, look at them just wandering down there with their little songs. Is that some liquid aether? I do believe it is. You know what? Why not release the aether? Why not? What could possibly go wrong? You know, aside from... Oh god, you know what? No, I don't want to be shadow tainted down here in the dark. Now, well, if we thought it was dark before, now it's something else entirely. Now we can just hear the voices, and frankly, they don't say very nice things. Oh, and we're already full. That was kind of disturbing. Something's dead down here. That's probably not good for our health, if I had to guess. So let's just keep digging as we listen to the song of the corrupted Pop-Top. And hopefully our light will slowly come back, which it is. Really makes you think. Ah, well, this is a considerably more pleasant biome to find ourselves in, isn't it? Alright, no signs of anything invisible. Or wait, nope, that's nothing special. You know what we should actually look for while we're down here is fossils. We haven't really done much with the whole fossil hunting game. Though I also noticed, or maybe because I don't spend as much time underground as I could, that there don't seem to be that many fossils that actually... Oh dear. That actually show up. Ooh, that's a nice background right there. Not that many fossils seem to show up in the sort of like Frackin Univserse custom biomes, but that could be my mistake, or it could be even that they only show up at a certain depth. And I am just not finding them as a result of that, because I'm not looking at the right level. Let's see, what do we got here? Unicorn statue, why not? We'll take that with me as well. And we'll just kinda keep on diving down, seeing what there is to see. You know, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the game, just kind of wandering around, seeing what you can run into. I mean, that's probably my favorite part of any game. You know, when you start a new game for the first time and just kind of walking around and seeing what world the creators of said game have imagined for themselves and are sharing with you, the player. Oh god. Well, that was a big drop. Oh dear. You know, incidentally, these spider webs, as I recall, they're not actually, like, completely unique. You know, that spider kind of reminds me of Weber from Don't Starve. Anyway, but, that spider web material is technically not, like, a unique, thing made by the mod. It exists in the vanilla files, as I recall, but it is not implemented. Kind of makes you wonder if there's any plans for that. Space spiders, in fact, perhaps, for the 1.3 update. Oh dear. That's just a lot of big gaps dropping us down into the bowels of hell, and still no fossils, which is kind of unfortunate, really. I miss finding fossils in the depths, but I guess if we really want fossils, we can go to Ether picture, huh? It's kind of boring. I'm not going to bother taking that. I could, and then break it down for stuff, but I don't really feel like doing that, so I'm not. I'm going to kill all the bugs instead. Hello. Goodbye. Man, I'll be honest, I was kind of expecting more of a challenge. But these guys, these enemies are so far thoroughly disappointing. All these backgrounds. Like, they don't really fit entirely with Starbound's regular aesthetic, but they do look very nice. And, like, they're hand-painted and everything by the looks of it, so that's pretty cool. That's always a nice touch, says I. You know what? We might have to go exploring on just vanilla planet types to try to find ourselves some more fossils. Because at some point, now that I think about it, our village is going to need a museum, isn't it? And every good museum has to have a fossil display. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Oh, and down we go. Back into the spooky corrupted pop-top nest. Good times. Beautiful. Well done. Alright. Ooh, there's something glowing over there. Come on. Give you a little, just break it out. A little bit more. Just a teensy bit. There we go. Ah, crap. I don't have room for it. Oh, dear. Oh, my. Are we really that full of resources? That's right, because I still haven't gotten rid of all this stuff. Let's get rid of the flesh strand. Probably don't need that. Densinium. Right. Densinium is good and all. It's not really what we need right now, but it's nice to have. Yeah. There is a lot of stuff still to be done, I think. Lots of explorations to be had, lots of worlds to run into. I think we're not going to try digging through that. That's just going to be tedious to do. So let's kill a corrupt pop-top instead. Just kind of make our way horizontally. But anyway, yeah, we'll want to make ourselves a little museum. We'll want to go ahead and continue building. We'll want to build our little mansion slash... Oh, I don't get anything for that. That's unfortunate. Our mansion slash lab. I've got some ideas for that. And I'll continue to kind of do that. Probably most of the building on camera, I figure. If that's interesting. I'll have to make sure I keep finding topics to talk about. And the only thing that concerns me is I feel that the longer I talk, the more likely the odds get that I'll end up going into... I'll just break into a random rant about something. Like politics. Who doesn't like talking about politics? Fun times in politics these days, isn't it? Yep. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Well, actually, it's always a fun time in politics if you're interested in that, since if you pay any attention to history, you find that the same things keep happening again and again and again and again. It's kind of funny and sad at the same time. I mean, that's probably a bit of a cynical way of pointing or of saying things, 'cause I mean, things do change. It takes a while, but things do change eventually, and of course, sometimes it takes a really long time, multiple generations in fact, and sometimes the change is not always good, sometimes it's not always bad. Sometimes it's a bit of a mixed bag where it's good for some, bad for others. And sometimes change is actually not as much change as you think, but just a return to something older. Or something like that, I don't know. I have no specific examples in mind, I'm just kind of saying stuff that sounds deep and philosophical. Ooh, what's that in the ceiling? Oh, it's just Elderstone? Is that what you are? Looks like we have just wandered. Yep, that is Elderstone. So we have now wandered into some kind of Eldritch Lovecraftian biome, which is always fun. Maybe we'll find some Cthulhuoids to kill and harvest more parts so that we can... Because there's actually a bunch of stuff that we could be crafting related to... Oh, this is going to take way too long, isn't it? Yeah, well, I'm not gonna try digging through that. We'll take the path of least resistance. That's generally easier. Mutated Elder Soil. Well, that's not ominous or disconcerting at all. Not to mention, this hive is also totally not disturbing or disconcerting. Just fun times. Oh my. No, let's just break into the hive. Maybe something cool will happen in there. Also, what's this ever material that I apparently don't have room for? Just regular Elder Soil. Gotcha. Alright, I mean, it's nice, I guess. We're still pretty deep down, so moving around in navigation is going to be a bit difficult. Anyway, but, yeah. What else is cool to talk about these days? What's going on? Well, there's a lot of fun stuff going on in the world. A lot of less fun stuff, but again, you gotta take the good with the bad. As things go along, people live their lives. They live, they die, they laugh, they cry, etc. Ow. And I inevitably step on spikes. If there are... well, if there's a few things you can count on in life, it's death, probably taxes, and me stepping on spikes while wandering around aimlessly in the dark. Well, I try to figure out my purpose in life. As do we all. Anyway, on that sort of melancholic-y... You know what, I'm gonna say that's melancholic, even if that's not really the best choice of words to describe things. And that's just coal. I don't need coal. Coal is nice, but it's not the most valuable... Ugh. Well, I've painted myself into a bit of a... Oh god. Bit of a corner here. Alright, so we're gonna want to go back at this point. But yeah. Basically. I don't know. Which is... I mean, I don't know. That's pretty much the answer to everything, really. The more you know, the less you... Or the more you think... Oh my god, what are you? You. You're just shrinking. Ooh, what are you? You a friendly bug? Listen, there you go. I want to pick up this bug here. Ooh, what is this? Let's see. I'll get rid of you, Mr. Stick of... Mr. Stick of Ramp, excuse me. What is... Ooh. Mutagene. Whatever this is, it smells like pandas and fruit, yet erodes all organic matter it touches. Don't eat it. Gotcha. That, Oh, that only gave me a bug shell. That's disappointing. But a mutagene, that's probably useful. We'll have to figure out a way to clone more of those. Since I suspect that will be very valuable to us. What the hell is that? Hello? It's always a good idea to move towards the sound of... Ew, don't vomit pus on me. That's just gross, man. Ugh. Disgusting. Nope, don't do it. Ew. Gross. Ugh. Pus. Disgusting. Don't do it. Oh, I'm waiting for you. There's also some greenish liquid over there. Oh my. Listen, calm down. What is this? Ooh, it's making me glow. That's always fun. Wait. It's also killing me, though. Wait. Ah, there we go. Delicious bio-ooze. And more bio-ooze. Alright. That's probably useful for something. I forget what exactly. Wait, are you a flower? You are. Are you a valuable flower? Let's see. Just wild vines. I don't think we need those explicitly. I could probably get those in other places if I... Hello? Hello? You know what? Let's just ignore that for now and make our way back to the surface. So I think I will make the rest of the trip to the surface off camera, and then probably next episode we'll do some building. There's also some mod showcase type things. Jeez, what are you doing? Are you sleeping with your mouth open? You'll catch a lot of flies that way. Maybe that's what you want to do. But anyway, there's also, like I said before, kind of getting sidetracked by that guy's face over there. We have some other stuff to do. Some more building, some more... there's at least one mod spotlight at the time of this recording that I have to make and get up, which we will see by the by. And, ooh, an elder chest of some kind of cool elder things inside. 50. And even more elder artifacts. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Oh, we've already got a hellscape. We don't need more hellscapes. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for now. So before I get sidetracked by anything else, just quick summary. More building, more mod showcases, more fun adventure and exploration and terror. But for now, this is goodbye. So until next time, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And don't forget to hit that like button or maybe leave me a comment down below to let me know what you're thinking. And I will see you all in the next video.